Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Horizon Forbidden West. Fantastic game, really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the DLC as well. This time I'll be playing with my RTX 3070 Ti. You might be wondering why I even got this card, but really it's just that I didn't like the performance with my RTX 4060. The last time I tried to play this, it was a disaster, and it actually made me want to actually upgrade it. Even though this is part of my recording PC, I still want something that's capable of playing all the latest games, and the RTX 4060 certainly wasn't that. So I've replaced it with this, and hopefully it will do a decent job. I'm going to quickly go through the in-game settings now. So playing at a resolution of 2560 by 1440 at 120Hz. However, I'm using NVIDIA DLSS upscaling at the quality preset. So it's not native 1440p. And because this game's been updated to FSR 3.1, you can actually take advantage of frame generation as well as using DLSS at the same time. So that's a nice bonus, especially when you're using a 30 series card that can't use NVIDIA's frame generation tech. As far as the normal settings go, everything has been maxed out. The only thing I've disabled is vignette and chromatic aberration, and as well as motion blur as well. So game is pretty much maxed out, and is already doing a way better job than my RTX 4060. So I've got a few side missions I need to wrap up, so I'm gonna get those done now. There was a mission around here somewhere that I was supposed to do. I meant to speak to someone about something. Was it this guy? No, it was a guy up here. Come on, Aloy, climb.
Please, I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Londra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything fell into chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pcie showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
See what I can do. Where did you last see him?
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pcie and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can.
Mark this as the active quest. Okay, let's go and investigate.
Okay. Shoreline south of Launcher's bunker. Best place to start looking.
Just need to get out of this village so I can actually use my mount. So the Burning Shores DLC is a little bit more demanding than the base game. So if you're wondering why FPS isn't what you expect, that's one of the contributing factors for sure. So this card's a little bit more powerful than the RTX 2080 Ti. And I remember that card being such a powerhouse. It's funny how things change as time goes. So I don't know what you'd class the RTX 3070 Ti. Maybe it's a mid-range card now, possibly. Okay, it's gonna leave this surrounding area so I can actually use my mount. I'm a little bit too close to the village. Should be far enough. Okay, let's look for evidence of this guy's friends. They've got to be nearby. So far, I'm happy with the performance. Without frame gen, you're in kind of the mid 40s to the upper 50s. You're not going to lock a 60 FPS with these settings with just regular DLSS. As far as the input lag, I'm playing with a control pad, so it does help things. But you can certainly feel it. It's not as responsive as you would expect, but it still feels a lot better than...
To the shoreline of Tosu mentioned. I should check for signs of his missing friend.
Okay. Let's land somewhere close by.
Fun boats. Must be the last place Otosu saw Lon.
Okay, let's check out the area. Surprised it's only using 6.7 gigabytes of VRAM. I thought it'd be using a little bit more, so happy that 8 gigabytes doing a decent job. Ah, there's a body over here.
Doesn't look like everyone got away. Better take a closer look at that body. Tosu said someone named Pcie and his squad rounded up the rest of the Quinn. I guess this guy fought back. I need to find where they went. My focus can help.
Okay, so there's some points of interest over here.
Seems Pcie ordered an evacuation to a camp. Left directions for stragglers. West through the sea's teeth, and past where the giant steel serpent reaches the tides. Might be easier to search from the sky.
Yeah, I agree. I have to say, credit to AMD for providing some open source technology for everyone to use. Pretty much everything from NVIDIA is proprietary. So the fact that we can use AMD's frame generation with DLSS at the same time is pretty awesome. Okay, let's try and find these guys. Look for these clues. So yeah, this is night and day, head and shoulders above my RTX 4060. Of course, this is a more expensive card, but the difference wasn't that large, honestly. So this is definitely worth the money that I paid. You can see that there is a little bit of issues with ghosting with frame gen. It's not perfect, but I'm sure it'll improve over time.
A lot of jagged ruins in the water. Could be the sea's teeth from Pyrrhic's note. Gotta find the giant steel serpent. Should be somewhere south.
Shouldn't be too hard to find. I love the way the flying mounts opened up Horizon games. It just makes it feel way more open. And I really wish they had something similar in the Horizon Zero Dawn, but it's understandable.
Ancient rails sticking out of the water almost look like a serpent. Might be the landmark Pyrrhic's note mentioned. So now I go south past this ruin, and then towards the sunrise.
Okay, so we're getting closer now. 7900X 3D. Really working hard. My Corsair H1. I think it's a H110i. It's really getting put to work. It's only using 82 watts, but it's still producing a tremendous amount of heat. But these CPUs are comfortable at this heat, funnily enough. They still perform well. There's got to be something around here that I'm missing. So they're around here somewhere. Ah, can see some action down here. Can see some machines. I want to land a little bit away from the action so I don't just run into a fight. Alright, let's get ready for a fight.
Those ruins. I bet that's Pyrek's camp. I gotta find Lon.
Oh man,
Going off that note, I shouldn't expect a warm welcome.
I have to kill these things.
Better keep my guard up.
Freeze these things. Guys are armored. These spears should do a good job. That's one down.
Here's our intruder! We found her! We'd better track them down!
Okay, they spotted me. You have to do better than that, mate. There's a few more.
Can't be long until I find your trail! We'll find her. We find her, we kill her.
Easier said than done.
I can see them over there! Together!
Can't quite pinpoint where the voices are coming from.
You worried about
Oh, here we go.
We don't stop.
Take this guy out. Looks like the ringleader. One more shot should do it. It looks like the leader as well, so one guy less to worry about.
They were here! Hey! Free us!
Freeing those prisoners
Thank you,
might
Outlander.
equal numbers.
All of you, arm yourselves! Fight back!
You guys can get involved. Help me out.
Now's our chance!
Let's take out the rest of them.
Okay, throw down.
Guys resilient. How many more are left? Maybe that was all of them. No, there's got to be at least a few more. Yeah, they're up there.
You won't even get close! There goes your armor! Huh?
Okay, how many more are left? Where are you hiding? There he is, finally showed up.
Pick them up from here!
You're the Outlander that took out Seth. Are you here to get rid of Pyrrhic too? 'Cause if you are, I'll gladly help. He killed my friend on the way over.
What happened? It wasn't Lon, was it?
No, Artur. He fought back when Pyrrhic rounded us up, and that brute made an example of him. We were all supposed to be a part of Walter's beautiful new world. What What a load of shit. Give me half a chance, and I'll put Pyrrhic down in the dirt.
Hold on. Have all the prisoners been freed?
Only the ones up here. There's more underground with Pyrrhic. Lan's probably there too if that's who you're looking for. Go on. I've got your back.
Only wonder how many more people are being captured. Can't be too many.
Any idea where they're keeping the prisoners?
The workers' quarters were practically cells already. Probably there. Once we get inside, I'll try and free them.
See if I've got enough parts to make some more ammo. Nope. So whatever I've got, it's gonna have to do.
Prisoners should be just past that gate. The gate needs someone to hold it open. Get me in there, and I'll hold it for you. Got it. Come on in.
Can't keep us here.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get you out soon.
Comrades, now's your time.
We're with you!
Help us fight back.
We're fighting back!
Time to fight back!
Let's take the fight to them!
Make them pay! Watch out!
We're on the upper levels.
Ha! Their own weapons turned against them.
Finish this guy off.
Locking us up.
Performance ain't doing too good down here. You can really feel the input lag as well.
No escape now!
Even less to hide behind now.
Come on, show yourself, you coward. Okay, let's see if I can get across. These guys are doing a good job.
Looks like they've got their own backup. I have some stuff in my chest.
Looks like they're all coming from the higher levels.
Give them some cover! Cover!
You'll pay for imprisoning us!
This guy's tough. Alright, let's finish off these guys.
You don't hold back, do you, Outlanders? More soldiers coming in!
You see? Move out!
Wasn't expecting so much resistance. You guys.
The numbers are on our side.
So you guys like some spears?
Yo, with the spear.
Nice area of effect damage. You guys are cooked.
We're clear.
Oh, I was up here so heavily guarded. The key up here. Sure this will come in handy.
Key module. Maybe it'll get us into Pyrex headquarters.
Okay, it's gonna meet up with the others. The hell of a battle we had to go through.
What did Launcher want here?
I'm not sure. But this was all buried. Cost a lot of lives.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What do you know about Pyrrhic?
He ran this dig. Loved holding the whip over us. And his guards, my former comrades, he'd send them away and they'd return different. Dead eyes, like machines. And they'd execute brutal orders without question.
That's not good.
Guess the fighting's not over then. Let's get ready.
Ambush!
Yeah, thought as much.
Only cowards
Deal with these things first. Nearly took it down. Okay. Now I can just deal with the stragglers. There you are. Freeze you into place, finish you off. That's a powerful weapon.
I'll make you pay!
There you now.
Still in his heart. Keep it down.
Use some exploding spears against him.
You can't get away from me!
One more should do it.
Now to find Lon and the other prisoners. I think Pyrrhic was keeping them in that tower.
The hell of a side mission.
Pyrrhic's dead.
Now what?
It's over. You're okay.
Okay. You just killed my only link back to Walter.
She freed you.
From what? Eternal paradise? I'll never join the Ascension now.
Okay, I'm guessing you weren't brought here by force. Otosu sent me.
Otosu doesn't understand. None of you do. A living ancestor offered us salvation, and one by one you've been killing his messengers.
Hate to break it to you, but Walter's dead. And as for Paradise, that was never on the table. He was going to leave you behind and kill us all in the process.
That's impossible. I don't believe it.
If it were up to me, I'd just leave him.
Lon, it isn't safe here. You have to come back to the settlement. Tosu is worried and sick about you. Wouldn't it be good to see him again?
I suppose. Besides, what choice do I have?
I'll make sure everyone gets back safe. Even this ingrate. He might not appreciate what you did, but the rest of us do.
At least I got a little bit of gratitude.
Before I go, I should check out Pyrek's weapon. Really packed a punch.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
I think I can upgrade my Zenith weapon with this. I'll need a workbench. But for now, I should check the others made it back okay. And find Otosu. He didn't tell me the whole truth about this.
Yeah, there's more going on. Let's pull my mount and let's go and find out what's going on here.
Something up for the hunt.
Shouldn't be a long flight. Apart from when we were down in those caves, the performance has actually been pretty good, but I can't complain too much. It's head and shoulders above my RTX 4060 experience. Better get some altitude because I don't want to engage with these creatures right now. Damn it, there's some more birds. Yeah, stay clear of those. So if you're wondering, I'm actually using the Gigabyte Eagle OC model of RTX 3070 Ti. And I've put 120 MHz on the core clock and 500 MHz on the memory, so just a small overclock, just to help boost a few frames. Seems to be working well. Okay, not too far now. Some really big frame spikes here and there. Okay. Made it back. Now we can get to the bottom of this.
While I'm here, I could stop by Workbench, upgrade my Zenith weapon.
Yeah, why not? We've got someone to speak to first, though.
If it is, we'll create it for ourselves.
Aloy, Thanks again for the rescue. But I wanted to warn you. We did a count, and not all of Seth and Pyrek's thugs are accounted for. There's more of them out there. They might be camped at places Walter had us excavate, like Pyrrhic was. Be careful. They'll be out for your blood.
Got it. I'll have to watch my back. How are Lon and Otosu?
You haven't offered any real proof. Walter might still come back for us.
If he was going to, wouldn't he have come already? I'll be back in a minute. Okay?
You weren't entirely honest with me.
I know. I was afraid that if you knew that Lon went with Pyrrhic willingly, you wouldn't go after him.
Your heart might have been in the right place, but it was manipulative. Laundress kind of thinking.
I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Keep taking care of Lon, and any others that need it. I'm guessing he's not the only one who's still caught up in Laundra's lies.
You're right about that. A bunch are still in denial. And once our shipmates here, the ones we left behind for Walter, realized that they had been abandoned willingly, well, the reception has been a bit cold.
Then you two have your work cut out for you. Find a way to bridge the gap.
That won't be easy.
We'll help each other.
You think he'll ever snap out of it?
I do. He just needs to feel loved. And it has to be real.
You can reach him. I know you can.
That's quite the side mission. Anyway, guys, that was just...
It won't be easy, but I hope those two can work it out.
That was just a look at Horizon Forbidden West. Very demanding game, it has to be said. Some of these newer games really do make some of the last gen tech work really hard and provide a subpar experience, but this wasn't too bad. And it's definitely a lot better than what I experienced on my RTX 4060, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.